Welcome back, teachers. This is Ivy Nelson, your Elementary Technology Integration Specialist. I am looking forward to another wonderful year working with you and another wonderful year of sending home standards-based reports through Mastery Connect. So, we are going to do a lot of things to make our reports better than they've ever been before. One of those things would be to look at our cover sheet options for our K-6 grade reports. So this screencast is going to show you two of the options that we have for our cover sheets. And then at the end of the screencast, you're going to be able to actually take a vote on which option you prefer. So option number one would be to keep exactly what we had last year. Here's an overview of what the report looked like. We had our colorful circles for each tracker showing the percentage of what standards students had mastered for that specific quarter. And then we had on the right hand margin, we had some different information, including attendance information, listing days absent, and the percentage of days present by quarter. And we also had our work habits listed out by quarter, the three non-academic factors that we grade on as teachers. Finally, we had our teacher comments, which showed up on the second page of the cover sheet and were limited to 150 characters. So option one would be to keep it exactly like what we had last year. The pros to this would be that it's the same cover sheet that teachers and parents are used to from last year, and that it shows attendance and work habits the way that we want it to. The cons for option one would be that comments are limited to 150 characters, which makes things especially challenging for Spanish and other translations. Comments are in an obscure spot on the cover sheet. Comments are not comprehensive for every quarter and only show for the quarter you're reporting on. And lastly, comments, attendance, and work habits must be entered before preliminary reports are generated. Option two is to add a more customizable Google Doc cover sheet to what we have used in the past. So showing you an overview, the green highlighted portions are what the teacher would record into the Google Doc template that we would share. And to give you a closer look at what this Google Doc cover sheet would look like. So the teacher would record the student's first and last name, and the teacher would also record the name of the school. And then the teacher would record the days missed and the attendance percentage. And if you note, we can actually add that for quarter one, attendance is calculated from August 16th to October 14th, which is something that we can't specify on the Mastery Connect cover sheet. Below attendance, the teacher will record the score of 1 through 4 for all of the 3 different work habits. And then below that section, the teacher will record their comments. Because this would be done through a Google Doc, there would be no character limits, and teacher comments can be recorded for every quarter on the same sheet. So by the end of the year, the teacher will be able to see the comments that they wrote in previous quarters, which makes it a little easier for teachers. And then also parents will be able to see what the teacher said about their student in previous quarters as well. So just to show you another overview without the green highlighting, this is what parents would see if we go with cover sheet option number 2. Right now this is only showing data for quarter 1. So in quarter 2, the teacher would replace the dashes with the attendance and work habit information, and then would also record comments for the next quarter. So option 2 is to add a more customizable Google Doc cover sheet. The pros to option 2 is that we keep what we're used to with the colorful circle charts, but we add to it with a customizable Google Doc cover sheet. Another pro is that we can show comprehensive comments throughout the year. There is no limit to the length of teacher comments, or if we have to add a bilingual translation, there is no limit there either. And also, entering attendance, work habits, and comments would no longer be done through Mastery Connect, so that we wouldn't have to have all of those comments and attendance and work habits entered before generating grade reports, which would make your deadlines a little more flexible. The cons to option 2 would be this is new, so it would take a little getting used to, and it is an added step. This would not be done through Mastery Connect, so it would require teachers to manage a Google Doc for each student in their Google Drive. So now let's take our vote. If you type in this shortened URL, and it is case sensitive, it will take you to a form that again shows option 1 and option 2 with all of the pros and cons, and then asks you to select option 1 or option 2. So take some time now to cast your vote. Thank you for your time, and we greatly appreciate your feedback on this matter.